Right, so get ready, because we're diving deep today. And you guys, you sent us some pretty fascinating stuff about this new Calvin Harris song, Smoke the Pain Away,
Mm-hmm.
which is going to drop, I think, later this month.
Yeah, later in March.
Yeah, and we've got lyrics, we've got some early analysis, and let me tell you, it looks like this one might be way more than just like your typical dance floor anthem.
Yeah, it really seems like he's venturing into some new territory here.
Yeah.
What grabbed my attention right away was how the song tackles this difficult topic of coping with pain
Right.
and the allure and potential downfall of using substances as a way to escape.
Yeah, the lyrics definitely hint at something a lot deeper going on,
Hmm.
like right off the bat.
Yeah.
We get these lines, "Eyes sparkle like sun in June, grow up and wait for you wide awake in a hotel room, thinking, oh, what I could do." What do you make of those opening lines?
There's a sense of restlessness there, almost a longing for something more. It sets the stage for this internal conflict that the song explores. You get the feeling that this isn't just about physical pain,
Right.
but maybe regret,
Okay.
missed opportunities,
Yeah.
that kind of emotional baggage.
And then that feeling gets hammered home by the repetition of, no, I can't blank the pain away throughout the song. It's not just a one-time thing.
Right.
He lists smoking, drinking, snorting. It's like he's stuck in this cycle of seeking relief, but never quite finding it.
Exactly. That repetition really emphasizes the cyclical nature of addiction and the allure of temporary escapes. It highlights the struggle, the feeling of being trapped in this pattern of seeking solace, but only finding fleeting moments of relief.
Okay, but things take a bit of a turn in verse 2. Suddenly we're hearing about a bad dealer, flow marrows, a late-night meetup. This paints a pretty vivid picture, right?
Definitely. It suggests a level of desperation and risk-taking that goes beyond just casual substance use.
Yeah.
There's a sense of recklessness in those lines, maybe even a self-awareness of being caught in a dangerous pattern.
And what about that juxtaposition of "I know" and "thank you" when he's talking about the dealer?
Yeah,
There's a real tension there, isn't there?
absolutely. It speaks to the complexity of addiction and the conflicting emotions it can evoke. He knows it's a bad situation,
Right.
yet there's this almost perverse gratitude for the temporary escape it provides.
Yeah.
That push and pull is what makes this song so powerful, so real.
Yeah, it feels like he's really laying it all out there, you know? Not just the good times, but like the messy, the complicated parts too.
Yeah, and that's what makes it resonate, I think, this raw honesty. And it's sparking some serious debate online about like what Calvin Harris is trying to say with this track.
Oh, really?
Is it personal?
Yeah.
Commentary on society?
Okay.
Some even think it's a warning about the dangers of addiction.
It's interesting, right? Because on one hand, you've got like that driving beat, the catchy melody, like that classic Calvin Harris sound.
That's what we expect.
But then the lyrics pull you in a totally different direction.
It's like he's playing with our expectations. We think we're getting a party anthem.
Right.
But then he hits us with these gut-wrenching lyrics about pain and escape. It's a brilliant juxtaposition.
And musically, there are these moments, like in the instrumental choruses, where the lyrics drop out.
Yeah.
But the feeling doesn't, it's almost like the pain is lingering even when he's not singing about it.
Those instrumental breaks are so powerful. The music swells. The beat intensifies.
Right.
And it creates this sense of yearning, a desire for release that never quite comes. It's like the feeling itself is amplified by the music.
It really adds to that feeling of being trapped. Like you're right there in that hotel room with him,
Yeah,
experiencing that same unease.
exactly. And that's where the analysis in the briefing document comes in. It points out how the song's structure contributes to this feeling of being caught in a cycle. The repetition of certain lines, the placement of the instrumental breaks.
Right.
It all works together to create this sense of confinement.
So if we step back and look at the big picture, what do you think this song is really saying? What's the message Calvin Harris is trying to get across?
That's the million-dollar question, isn't it?
Yeah.
There are so many ways to interpret it. It could be a commentary on the pressures of fame,
Okay.
the constant pursuit of pleasure, and the eventual disillusionment that can come with it.
I can definitely see that, especially with those lines about eyes sparkle like sun in June. It's almost like he's reflecting on a time when things were simpler, more hopeful, before the party became a means to an end.
Right. And then there's the interpretation that it's a more personal exploration of addiction and the struggle to break free from unhealthy coping mechanisms, the rawness of the lyrics, the vulnerability in his voice. It all points to a deeply personal struggle.
Which would make sense considering the title itself, Smoke the Pain Away.
Right.
It's so direct, so evocative of that desire to escape, even if it's ultimately futile.
And then there's the interpretation that resonates most with me, the idea that this song speaks to a universal human desire to avoid pain. We all have our own ways of trying to smoke the pain away, metaphorically speaking, whether it's through work relationships, substances, or any other form of escape.
Yeah.
We're all searching for ways to numb the discomfort.
That's so true, and maybe that's why this song is hitting a nerve with so many people. It taps into something we can all relate to, that desire for relief, for escape.
For something to make the pain go away.
For something to make the pain go away, exactly. And the fact that it's coming from Calvin Harris, someone known for upbeat dance music, makes it even more powerful. It challenges our expectations and forces us to confront these darker, more complex emotions that we all experience.
It really makes you wonder where he's going next musically,
Yeah.
Is this a one-off, or is he venturing into a whole new direction with his sound? It's a question a lot of people are asking. If this is a sign of things to come, it could be a major turning point in his career. Will his fans embrace this new direction? Will it alienate some and attract others? It's an exciting time to be a Calvin Harris fan, that's for sure.
Yeah, and some fans are saying, like, this is the most honest, most vulnerable we've ever heard him.
Which makes sense considering how directly the lyrics address these darker, difficult themes. Like, there's no sugarcoating here, just raw emotion laid bare. It makes you wonder if he is moving in this more introspective direction. What kind of music are we going to get from him next?
What stories will he tell? What other uncomfortable truths will he explore? It's almost like Smoke the Pain Away has, like, unlocked this whole new side of him as an artist.
And it makes you think about how his longtime fans will react to this shift. Will they embrace this new direction, or will some be put off by the heavier subject matter?
It's fascinating to think about, he built his career on these, like, massive feel-good anthems. But now he's tapping into something much deeper, much more human.
Exactly. And that human element is what's so captivating. Because beneath the surface of those catchy melodies and driving beats, there's this shared experience of pain longing and the search for escape.
So for you listening out there, what does this song make you want to hear next from Calvin Harris?
What are you hoping?
Does Smoke the Pain Away signal a whole new era for him?
It could.
Let us know. This has been a deep dive for sure.
Definitely.
Until next time, keep exploring.